got hit by one. These guys are so clumsy sometimes. Drink up. Should probably check how much damage the heavy attack with this club does. I'm not really a fan of how you can't really do really good follow-up swings with it, but it is what it is. Okay, the heavy attack one-shots. But that has a fairly risky animation, doesn't it? Alright. Let's see if I can lure him out. I want to see how much stamina this thing takes to... There's a block. Okay, it is definitely a jumping attack, so I have to be very, very careful. Because I can do this, and... yeah. I can also do this. Wow, I got him. Okay, it's a nice jump attack. It's very risky though, because if you miss, you're wide open. So I don't want to use it in areas like this, where there's a bit of a ledge there I can completely fall off and die. Also, is there actually... Hold on a second. Because it looks like you can fall onto there, but then you'd be screwed. Unless you can walk under here. No, you can probably fall onto there and be screwed. Huh. Good to know. Let's not do that. Alright. So we could try and fight Hovel, but I'd honestly rather not. I think I'd rather just head straight up here. There's nothing here, I believe. There's just a bunch of barrels that lead to nothing. If I remember correctly. Just a hidden path. No. A bunch of barrels. With nothing. So, up here we go. Can't go any higher. We have obviously only one course of action from here, and that is to go for the boss door. So, let's traverse the white light. Enter the light. And before we go anywhere, we climb the ladder. There's 2 more guys for us to kill before we fight this boss. Would you look at that? Oh, I am. And I accidentally hit. Alright, so far so good. You can actually end up fighting the boss up here if you're bad at the game. But I'm not that bad. So if you hold B on ladders, you slide down. I think you actually do damage to enemies too while you're doing that. Now I can't run, so this is going to be very risky. And we're gone. And there's your boss. Taurus Demon. So I'm very quick here, I might be able to avoid damage. Which I did. Good. As the first step to a successful boss fight. And we hold down the jump attack button, we lock on, and we run like ridiculous. Hit, it's fine. It's not fine if he is that close to me though. So we go backwards, take a drink, and then go forwards. The secret to this boss fight is hugging the dick. If you can hug his dick area, you basically win. Until he does that. Take some caution. Barely hit me. Ooh. Perfect dodge. Not quite perfect dodge. Now, I can actually get knocked off here, which I don't want. Okay, this is bad. Go back, drink. Very, very easy to dodge. Okay, he missed completely, and he's gonna pay with his life. I missed that last hit. Do I risk it? No. The answer to do you risk it is always no. I'll play with a little bit caution in this game, and he's done. Even though he was one hit away, I always prefer to go on the side of caution. He's not that hard of a boss if you know how to dodge him. He has a very simple pattern. So yeah, like the main thing is his down attack, which you can actually dodge if you do manage to roll between his legs. It's a little bit hard to do, but you can do it. I missed that completely. The whole thing with rolling is, I believe it takes a bit more stamina, but whatever. Can't remember if there's an item here that's worth getting or not. I'm kind of wasting time, aren't I? I think there's an item in these barrels. Or was it past these? I can't remember. I think it was right here, actually. Never mind. There it is. Another large soul. And I'm out of Estus flasks, and this is going to be very, very risky. I don't like this. For reasons. That's locked, so we can't go out there yet. However, there's a very important NPC for us to talk to. Right over here.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Ah, nice talking to you, Solaire.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yeah.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Sure.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
White Sign Soapstone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Oh, you're a funny guy. But yes, now we can summon him for certain bosses for a good bout of jolly cooperation. And this is going to be very risky. Did I run far enough? Can't tell. Oh, I did, actually. Nailed it. Okay, now I have to be very, very quick about this, which is very hard to do because I can't sprint. Cannot sprint, so this is going to be painful. However, I did manage to get down here, so... Don't think this is the way to go. The way you want to go, I believe, is here. Remember last session where I said we'd kick this ladder down eventually? Would you look at that? Shortcut. And without further ado, let us use our souls. Now, I'm probably going to try to get past this dragon, which is going to be easier said than done because I can't run. So yeah. I think I will get the 14 dexterity just because I think some weapons later on will require it. I'm probably going to want to get 16 endurance for sure. And I have 2 more. I'll go for an extra vitality and an extra strength. Alright. So that brings my weapon attack with my right-hand weapon to 115, which is ridiculous. So we're pretty good at this point in the game. We got past the first real boss, I suppose. Even though he's more of a mini-boss than anything. And if I do die now, I'm not going to lose anything of value, so... That's the important thing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fake out the dragon a little bit here. Right here. I did take a little bit of a hit there, but that's fine. So now, if I'm really good, I can sit right here. He will eventually get really, really angry that I'm doing this. Come on. I know you know I'm here. I'm gone. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. And goodbye. He is not going to be happy about this. Lock, just to make sure. And there's a bonfire in here. Ooh, he actually hit me. Well, he can't hit me here, so... He's usually just gonna keep spamming. He is, actually. Wow. So in fact, the texture actually lasts... Okay. That wasn't very nice. Why that corner is invulnerable to this fire and that one isn't is beyond me, but sure. Whatever. He didn't actually sit there and breathe fire at me last time I did that. Whatever. You learn something new every day. So apparently if you don't immediately run to the bonfire, light it, and then try to sit down at it, he will just continuously fire you. But that's fine, I didn't have that many souls, and most of the souls I had were gotten from doing basically this. He's gonna do it. There he goes. Now everyone's dead again. He's not gonna be happy with that. Come on. Do the same thing again. This time I'm actually gonna light the bonfire. Yeah. Except he got me with his fire breath. Shit. And he missed. Then I recovered. Then I Estus. Now I'm walking. Just to be sure. He's done. Hello. Goodbye. And he is fucked off because he's tired of my bullshit. Right? Has he fucked off? Or is he coming back? No, he's fucked off. Good. Kill him. Go on to these. Nothing. There's no purpose to this balcony, really, but... just a nice little balcony. So now he's gone. I can light the bonfire safely. I can rest at the bonfire, but I'm going to grab these items first, because that will cause these guys to respawn again. And the dragon will be gone for at least a couple minutes anyway, so... I've got time before he returns to loot that, and then rest at the bonfire. First, let's open the gate. First things first. Now, most people don't actually do this in their first playthrough of Dark Souls because they see the dragon, they're like, I can't go that way. And so they usually go under the bridge and then come up. But then you can't open this gate to get the bonfire. So by doing that, I've given myself basically a much better bonfire by braving the dragon early. You can kill him, but it's not advised you even try at this point in time. He has a lot of health, he does a lot of damage, you're not going to survive, basically. There's also another knight guy in that tower up there that I don't think I'm going to bother fighting at this moment in time. Hey, he done his stupid attack. There's also that boar guy over there who might get aggroed on me if I go too far forward. I managed to draw the aggro of the most important guys in this area already. Yeah, come on, do it. Okay, I cannot free hit. However, I can do this. Yeah, come forward. Now, unfortunately, I ran out of stamina. Don't have the stamina for this. But I have the stamina for that. Well, where's the third guy? He's run off over there. No one to my left. So I will walk very ah, fuck it. Run quickly. Done. Turn to shoot. Ooh. Stamina just went. And you done. Okay, so the jump attack does take a lot of stamina for me. However, he's done. Luring skulls, they're completely useless. Pro tip. Okay, don't jump attack him. The things we've learned today. So he definitely knows I'm here. That's actually not good. The only thing I can hope to do now is jump down here and run. He can't get through here, so... If I wanted to be a straight dick, I could literally sit here and beat on his ass a bit. As he ragdolls the corpses of his friends. Come on. He's coming. I'm doing a fair bit of damage to him, actually. And he'll turn around. Charge again. No? Sure? No, you wanna. Come on. Right here. Yeah, that worked for you. He's done. That is a lot easier with the club, I will say that right now. The Uchi Katana does not have very good armor penetration. So against armored foes, it's basically useless. This club... Oh boy, I forgot about this room. Yeah. Let's not take a death. Let's heal. So I basically walked right into that stupid shit. Nothing, nothing. Just try and pull as many of these guys down the stairs as possible. Alright. Knew there was more of you. And I got both. That was risky, but well worth it. There might be a few more up here. Can't remember. In fact, there probably is. There's an item down there. Yeah. Item is first. Oh, he died in one hit anyway. Break this table. And the mystery key, which I don't remember which door that opens, but I have a fairly good idea. We're almost at the first blacksmith, actually. Assuming I don't die on the way there, we're going to be at the first blacksmith in a jiffy. Done. Alright, so I should be able to get this item fairly easily. Assuming I can walk. I don't really think it's super worth it. But I will try to get it anyway. It's souls. Souls are always good. I'm gonna take another drink before hanging up here, because I know for a fact the enemies up here can parry you. And parrying is a very interesting game mechanic that is very, very hard to pull off that I haven't attempted to do yet. Just because it's so damn hard to pull off, it's almost not even worth it. However, you cannot backstab the final boss, I should say. You can only parry him. However, I haven't been using too many backstabs this whole playthrough, just because it's so hard to get behind the enemies. That it's actually usually just easier just to learn their patterns. There's one over here. Now this way is just for an item. If you're very quiet, you can actually sneak up on this guy. Just make sure I don't fuck this up. Fuck it up. Okay. Parry that. Son of a bitch. Come on. Yeah, parry that. Never mind. Go for a stab, yeah. Okay, this guy's really good at blocking. Come on. Come on. Do an attack. You know you want. Wow. Well, maybe use all my Estus flasks. That's not good. Might not make it to this next bonfire before dying. That's gonna be worrisome. It could consume humanity. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna be forced to just to heal. Don't like doing that, but it's better than taking a death. Now, two ways for us to go from here. I know for a fact you're here. Yeah, do that. That worked well for you. Certainly worked well for you indeed. I know for a fact there's another ambush waiting for me right here. Walk slowly, try and trigger it. It should be right around this corner. There he is. Oh shit. There's a guy I need to really be paying attention to. He's the one that can straight up pretty much murder me if I'm not careful. However, he's dumb and he does that a lot. And now they're both dead. That was actually pretty much flawlessly executed. If I had been less careful there, he could have actually backstabbed me and that would have been that, but I got lucky, I guess. We're not going that way. There's a reason for that. We go across this precarious bridge. The reason we do that is to get to this area. Let's not die here. Yeah, do that. I love paying you. Nope. I just got headshot. Never mind. Do that again. That worked out for you. What an idiot. Alright. Well, I've got a lot of souls here, so I'm gonna go head straight to the blacksmith. If you can manage to get here, you're pretty much well on your way to your first real boss of the game. First boss guarding the bell tower, which is the gargoyle boss. And a lot of people have a lot of trouble with the gargoyles. And that's mostly because they are a smaller enemy than the Taurus Demon. There are two of them, and they do just as much damage, if not more. And because they do just as much damage, if not more, and are smaller, they're automatically faster. So first things first, let's level up. I'm gonna go for another Vitality for now. I think I'm gonna go for another Strength as well. Now, if I were a ballsier man, I would try and fight a certain enemy right now. I might still try it, just because I'm not gonna be able to get past the gargoyles anyway. But I have 89 souls, not enough to really do much for the blacksmith. So let's try this. This is a really, really risky, dangerous fight at this point in the game. Because this guy can legitimately one-hit. By the way, don't dodge his jump attack. Do not dodge his jump attack. That's the only advice I can give you. I'm just going to try and bait him into using it again, which he's in a bad spot right now. A really bad spot. I'm going to try and lure him out a little bit. Except he's using magic. But while I'm using magic. Sometimes when he is trapped in a bad spot, he will... this is not a good weapon for this, apparently. Alright. That's still not a good spot. There's a very specific place to stand for this guy, and I'm definitely not standing in that place. Not want to do that. Okay, that could one-hit if you're very unlucky. And also, the swings can also break your guard. Quite easily. However, if you sit right here, he will usually swing over you. This is actually the recommended place to be for fighting this guy. And in between... I am doing a fair amount of damage to this guy. I just need to watch my stamina. Recover, recover, recover. That was a bad move on my part. Drink up. Not so bad anymore. Now his tail can actually hit you too. It's what I'm really worried about here. I failed to block that, even though my shield was up. Okay, we're out of Estus. So any healing that needs to be done now will have to be done with humanity. Okay, now he's at the bomb, so... strategy will no longer work. I think he's kind of caught here. He was kind of caught there. And that's exactly what I was afraid of. And he just swung himself off that. As he should. If you just kind of hug his left arm, you can kind of avoid taking most hits. Because his arm is... Ooh, that was bad. His arm seems to be the spot where you're least likely to get hit from his swing attacks. Jump attacks are a different story, but what makes this fight so hard is that there's so many objects in the way of you maneuvering. And that's exactly what I feared would happen. Because I was hoping he would do his closer range attack there instead of his longer range one, because if he does his longer range attack there, and you're that far away, it automatically breaks your guard regardless of stamina. And then he always follows up with an attack that will just basically straight up insta-kill you. And after all that time, we only got half his health down. But it is quite possible to do. If I play it better. So I'm going to do it again, just because. I want to get his souls, because I would like to actually improve my weapon a little bit. If at all possible. Do that. Yeah, do that. It's working out for you. I was in the wrong spot for that. That was risky. I need to switch back to healing. Also in the wrong spot for this. There goes his arm. See, his tail just hit me in the back there. So, yeah, you do have to be very cautious with every part of this boss, because he can be... Yeah. Get right over here. Thank you. Use your magic, that's gonna do things. Did I get a recovery? Probably not. Barely dodged that. Like that. So far, this fight's going alright. Gone basically right where I won. So for his tail. As usual, is his most dangerous piece of equipment. Actually managed to stand right over him. Shit. Heal off. Very important that I get that heal. Oh, I didn't want to freaking attack. There's a weird thing that happens to my controller where sometimes if an input gets cancelled, it'll try and automatically go and do the input anyway, even after the input gets cancelled. So it basically wastes an action, which is bad. This controller should not do that. Alright, this is very dangerous. I don't think I ever stopped being dangerous. Just take it one hit at a time. I'm gonna build up a little bit of stamina here. And then he hit me. Now he uses dumb attack. Which is for when people hug his chest. Which I'm definitely not doing. Okay, he got done. And then he got slightly smarter. No, I don't want to do that. Humanity. Takes longer to use an Estus Flask. Be very wary of that. If you're gonna use humanity. Don't want to turn this way. Time. Use his long swing, we're all good. Build up more stamina. I was in a bad place for that. And he killed me because I was in his Sweet spot for fucking making your guard break. Good news, we lost 83 souls. Actually, it's bad news. Losing 80 souls is bad news. 83 souls isn't gonna do anything, though, so... whatever. I know I can beat him, though. That's the whole thing. I did beat him off-screen. Granted, I did have a weapon that was plus. And that was a different save file, and I don't need to go to Sen's Fortress right now, so let's not go to Sen's Fortress. First off, we can't even get